Today's episode is about something I've been thinking about a lot lately, and it comes out of my own work of building AI literacy programs. There's a skill that I think we're not measuring, not really teaching, and desperately need, and I want to try and name it. We talk a lot about AI literacy, understanding what AI is, how it works broadly, how to use it safely, and all that matters. But there's a layer underneath all of that, which I think we're missing, and I would call it calibration. Calibration is the ability to know how much to trust something, to have an accurate sense of when a tool is likely to be reliable, when it isn't, when to accept a recommendation and when to push back on it, when the AI is probably right and when your spidey sense should be firing. This isn't the same as technical literacy. We don't need to understand how a language model works at a neural network level to have good calibration. What you need is accumulated experience with the tool and instinct for its failure modes, its blind spots, its tendencies. And the problem is that we are rolling AI out to people so fast at such a scale that they don't have time to develop that calibration naturally. They're using tools they don't yet have good intuitions about in contexts that really matter. I have seen this with data literacy too. Someone can be trained to read a dashboard without developing any feel for when the data is telling a misleading story, perhaps. The training covered the mechanics, it didn't build instinct. So, how do you actually build calibration? I think it comes from deliberate exposure to failure, seeing the tool get it wrong, understanding specifically how and why it got it wrong, building a almost a mental model of the conditions under which it tends to fail. This is why I'm a real advocate for building into any AI upskilling program explicit examples of AI errors, not just as warnings like, look how bad this could go, but as learning experiences. Here's what went wrong. Here's what the person should have got. Here is what a well calibrated user would have noticed. That kind of case based learning builds something that no amount of here are the features of this tool training will ever give you. So, if you're designing an AI literacy program, I'd ask you this. At what point in your program does the learner actually see the tool fail? If the answer is never, if your program is all about what the tool can do rather than where it falls short, you're perhaps building familiarity and not calibration. And right now, the world, to be very honest, doesn't need more confident AI users. It needs careful ones. See you in the next episode.